Hey guys, welcome to another video. And today we have finally have the watercolor collection from Artsnacks. It is finally that time. I've been waiting for this box for so long. So Artsnacks collection, they've been kind of good, they've been kind of bad. I do remember the travel collection. I was very excited for it. There was some pretty good stuff in there. There was the watercolors, the sketchbook, although the sketchbook wasn't a watercolor sketchbook, so that was kind of bad. But there were watercolor postcards there and other stuff. We had the ink collection, and that one I got and I was less excited about it. I don't know if you guys remember, but the ink collection, it was the stuff in there was good, but it was underwhelming as a box, like for this size of a box. Actually, I think this one's kind of smaller than all the other boxes, because I do remember that the other collections were as big as the palette full packs box normally. So if you guys see the difference, this is a palette full packs. It doesn't even fit the frame, and this is the one right now. Oh, okay, kind of push that there. And it's there. It's smaller, it's skinnier than the other ones, so it feels smaller, so there may be not that much in there as well. But the one thing that I'm looking for with this box that I really want them to succeed at is to not be as underwhelming. I want them to, you know, there's a certain impact that I really like looking for when you open boxes. You don't want to open the box and see this whole big box and be like, all the stuff is like in one little corner over here, and it's underwhelming, and I don't like it. that's why I'm always gonna compare it to palette full packs, just because they've been so good at surprising me every time I open them. Like, oh my gosh, look at all this stuff that they were able to give me. Even if they were really cheap stuff, it was still stuff, you know 60 cents plastic palettes. That's still something. So I know that they partnered with Winsor Newton. The thing is right here, and so we're gonna get Winsor Newton stuff. I'm guessing watercolor, of course. We get watercolor brushes. We're probably gonna get postcards as well. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was something else, but I'm guessing on postcards because it's not that heavy. Anything else? I don't know. Maybe some of the, maybe masking fluid. I don't know. It's a watercolor collection. I don't know what they thought would be nice. Maybe it's not only Winsor Newton. Maybe it's something else as well. But you know what? Let's open it. Now, this came inside a mail bag, so there's no sticker this time, but I haven't opened it, so I don't know what's in there. But let's get started. Ready? Ready? Am I ready? Okay. Dun, 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 dun. And there's that. Okay, so I see a brush now. Oh, it's the most way. Okay, so we have this. We're gonna read that. Oh, okay. This is nice. I don't know what's in there. So right here I have a Winsor Newton Professional Watercolor Sable Round, and it's a number 3. So we get a Sable brush from Winsor Newton. That is a very good thing. We know that Winsor Newton makes really good brushes. We do know that. And if this is real Sable, I'm happy and I love it. We also have a blow pop, you know. We get a kneadable eraser. I didn't expect that. Kneadable eraser. We have graphite drawing pencils. They're Kimberly from General, so it's not all Winsor Newton. You know, pencils are always good. Oh, look at that! Watercolor cold press. Oh, so it is postcard size, but it's an actual sketchbook. Nah, that's interesting. I like this a lot. Let me see. Scissors. Okay. So it says watercolor cold pressed, 100% cotton, and this is a 5x7 sketchbook. Oh, this is nice, and it's perforated so you can take it out, so it is kind of like the postcard size. But that's nice. We get something. We get actual watercolor surface. We have a Winsor Newton sticker that's going in the sketchbook. We get a palette. You know, one of your regular palettes. This is Pro Art palette. Can never have too many of these, to be honest. And what's inside this thing? This is the big mystery. This is a nice little bag. If nothing else, it's a nice little bag. The watercolors. So they have given us, okay, there's one more in there. They have decided to give us Quinacridone Violet. We have Smalt Dumont's Blue. Well, it's Smalt, and then another name for it, it's Dumont's Blue. We also have Sanguine Red Rouge. We have Chromium Black, Aqua Green, and Cobalt Green. So I'm seeing that these are all of them are Series 3. Series 1 is supposed to be the light fast one, isn't it? And Series 3, it's not that light fast unless I'm wrong, but that's normally how it goes, so that's a bit worrying. Correction, I just tried to read on it because I don't want to be wrong about it. Serious does not mean that. For some reason I always thought that's what it meant. I've been wrong. I've been very wrong. Serious, so what it means, let me see if I can focus this. For those of you that don't know, there's probably a lot of people out there that know that watches my videos, and I just there it goes. So serious, if you guys see, it says Series 3, and underneath it, can I focus on that? Yeah, it says Permanence A. So permanence means actually the light fastness of it, and permanence A means that it's gonna be, you know, very good at light fastness. Serious mean the price of the pigment. So in this case, Series 1 would be the least expensive, and Series 5 is the most expensive. So we get the middle ground. We have 6 colors that are in the middle ground. Series 3. Now I'm very surprised that they're not like you know, the primary colors or anything. They're actually very unique colors considering, and there's no yellow. Are they supposed to be random? I'm not sure. Let's also open this just because I don't want to have the plastic. Okay. So then we have 6 of the watercolors. They're 5mm ones. We get a palette. We get a Kolinsky Sable brush. That's pretty nice. We have pencils, an eraser, and the sketchbook. Now let's read what they have to say about it. It's a pretty big one. So it says, Watercolor Collection Winsor & Newton, featuring Winsor & Newton. Here's what's on the menu for the Artsnacks Watercolor collection, featuring Winsor & Newton. We have the Artsnacks exclusive limited edition Winsor & Newton limited edition professional watercolors Twighlight. So it's an actual palette they've chosen. Winsor & Newton are proud to present the limited edition professional watercolors Twighlight that have only been sold in the United Kingdom until now. The Twilight color palette was inspired by colors you experience from dusk till dawn. Isn't there some orange in there though? I'm just wondering. Yeah. Intense blue, deep blues and greens, the mysterious purples and reds. Each color was created with the purest pigments and has the same superior quality of all Winsor & Newton professional watercolors. A small dollop of paint from the tube will last hundreds of strokes. Shows your rendition of Twilight with this perfect palette of colors. To dive deeper into Twilight color palettes, see the back of the menu. And I am gonna in a second. Then we get, let me put it like this and zoom in. Okay, got interrupted a little bit right here, but let's continue. So next we have the SAP favorite, and that is the Winsor & Newton Professional Watercolor Sable Brush. that's the one I'm kind of really excited about because yay. It says, every watercolor set needs a top-of-the-line paintbrush. The Winsor & Newton Professional Watercolor Sable brush has incredibly responsive bristles and provides a super smooth application. Each brush is handcrafted by a brush maker in England and has a double-bodied handle for a comfortable hold during more laborious paintings. Although this watercolor brush comes in a range of sizes, we chose the 4 sizes artists prefer the most. Which one did you get? I got the number 3. And apparently they were sending number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. Oh, it's not even in frame. Number 3, 4, 5, and 6. Personally, honestly, I would have really liked either a number 4 or a number 6 because those are the numbers that I really love using for my brushes. Number 3, it's a little bit too tiny for me, but I do really like it. Like, I'm not gonna complain about a Sable brush. You do have to take care of them though. Next, we have the exclusive first look. So that's apparently this watercolor pad, which is true because I had never seen it before. That's why I never guessed it. So we have the Winsor & Newton Professional Watercolor Paper Pad. This is a 5x7 spiral bound pad, and it's a it says Winsor & Newton is giving you an exclusive first look at their new professional watercolor paper pad. As this product is not yet available in stores yet, made with the I need to respect punctuation marks more, so forgive me. It says, made with the highest grade 100% cotton, this cold pressed paper offers an excellent texture surface for your Twighlight colors to flourish. We love the convenience of the 5x7 spiral bound journal, but this professional paper pad will also be available in 22x30 sheets and pads ranging in sizes from 7, 10 to 12 and 16. That's nice though, because I do want bigger sizes. I love small, but I do want bigger sizes. Next, I have the General's Kimberly drawing pencils. It's a set of 2. The Kimberly drawing pencil by General Pencil is a classic and timeless tool for your art bin. Known for its hexagonal green body and retro metal cap, the Kimberly pencil comes in a wide range of grades. This is a signature item for a long history of General Pencil products and holds a legacy that will last a lifetime. Pair this pencil with your General's Kneaded eraser when sketching out drawings prior to putting any paint down. Definitely. Next, we have the General's Kneaded eraser. The General's Kneaded eraser by General Pencil functions by absorbing the graphite marks on your paper. It lasts much longer than other eraser tools since it won't wear down or leave behind residue. Start warming up your kneaded eraser by pulling and folding its body. Mold the eraser into the shape you need to pick up leftover graphite under drawings on your watercolor paper. To clean, re-stretch and knead the eraser into itself. Most of us have seen how kneaded erasers work. There you go. And finally, we have the Pro Art 10 Well Paint Palette. Sturdier than disposable paint trays, the Pro Art 10 Well Paint Palette can be used again and again. With 10 round wells, there's ample room in a compact space for multiple blobs of watercolor paint. If you want to save your paint after use, place straight in a plastic bag or cover with plastic wrap. Use a mild soap and water to fully clean each well on the tray. So, before I read what's on the back, I do want to say that I am so far pretty happy with everything that they've given us in terms of completion, since as you know, that is something that it criticizes a lot. Let me zoom out a little bit. And yeah, I mean, we have the paper, we have the paint, we have the palette, we have pencils and erasers and a brush. And that is basically all you need for a watercolor collection, to be honest. I do like as well that they chose a smaller box because it didn't trick you into thinking there was more in there, like the ink collection that I will always be a little bit angry about because it was so underwhelming, guys. Yeah, anyways, but this collection is actually really good and I really like this pouch as a side note. So let's see what's on the back of this paper. And it says 4 watercolor techniques used in the Winsor & Newton Twighlight palette. Is this just for the palette or? Well, it's more of a watercolor techniques in general. But it does say, inspired with the romance and mystery Accompanying the transition from day to night, the limited edition Twilight range includes 6 new professional watercolor shades made of the highest quality pigments. From an intense deep red to a vivid violet, the Twilight collection colors add a dramatic flourish to any artwork. Is this the same as the one? Anyways, where was I? Okay. With the superior color performance and permanence for which our professional watercolor is known, sumptuous, vibrant, and tried and tested by artists, the watercolors are the perfect complement to your existing palette. And that is a quote of Winsor & Newton. So then you have the colors as they look, or they're supposed to look. And then they explain to you the gradated wash, a layering technique, wet on dry, and stippling. Yep, I will be very happy with this box. Actually, something else that I'm very happy with this box is that they did not choose to give us a class, and you all know why I said that. Well, if you saw my other video. Anyways, so this is what we have to work with. You know what? I think that if I do an artwork, I don't want to do an artwork right now with these because I don't want to just put the paint right here because I want to save the paint for something else. But I think that I'm going to do a separate artwork if I ever get around to doing one. One, because I'm pretty tired. Two, because this is watercolor. It's something that you guys always watch me do all the time, every day, forever and ever. So if I do an artwork with this, I will do it in a separate video, and it's gonna be probably not in this sketchbook because it will have to be a full-on artwork using these colors. And I will get to use my Sable brush, which I'm very much loving, even though I haven't used it yet, just because it's a watercolor brush. Sable. I love watercolors and I love all of these colors, and I'm very glad that they're actually searching into them. They all have a very good permanence in the rating scale. You know, they're all permanence A, which is good, and it also on the back right here it says light fastness 1, which is the best you can get. And that is very happy for me. I like all the colors, especially aqua green. I'm very partial to that. And this violet, I'm very curious about this violet because it's a light fast violet, and I've been looking for a good violet, so yeah. And yeah, that is all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this unboxing. Please like and subscribe to the video. Also remember that I've opened up a Patreon, and you guys can find the link to that in the description down below. And the Patreon is going to be very important to me if I want to keep these unboxings going, because they take money. These boxes surprisingly take a lot of money. Surprisingly, you know. And I would really appreciate the help, and you guys can go over there, see if like the stuff that I'm offering is to you guys' liking, and if it is, even $1 helps. So in the end, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next video. Bye.